So good morning from Ilulissat, Greenland. I just took a cab up here. You can see beautiful views of Ilulissat, colorful buildings, lots of sled dogs all around town. I was mentioning that I could hear them whining yesterday, howling in the distance. How you doing, puppy? Hey, puppy. They're not super keen to humans, I don't think. They didn't really come to play, so. This is the beautiful Ilulissat Icefjordcenter, marvel of architecture. Basically, if you climb to the top, you have great views over the Icefjord and of the town there in the distance. It is pretty steep though in terms of an entry fee. I'm still kind of torn if I want to invest my money in it. It's about 30 Canadian dollars. They show you a 10-minute interpretive film of the Icefjord. There's a restaurant and cafe inside and a lot of art exhibits. My goal, however, is to do some hiking this morning. I only have about 2.5 hours or so before I have to get back to the town site to board my cruise to go check out Disko Bay and all of the icebergs. So should be a fun-filled day. I'm hoping I have enough memory on my various SD cards, but man, I'd like to get out on the land here at least and do some hiking if this trail will allow it. It is really slippery today. Even with the best of hiking boots, anybody would fall. It's really, really, really slippery. The boardwalk does have some exposed wood, so it's not pure ice like I was fearing, so that's good. I do have some rock that I can walk on to avoid the sheer ice over there. So it's going okay so far. I've lost the camera once, it fell, but my goodness, really, really, really tough to hike here in the winter. So this heads to Sermermiut, which is the overlook over the Ilulissat Icefjord. So I can't wait to see it. It's only 1.3 kilometers ahead, so just about 3/4 of a mile. It's not far whatsoever. And another trail goes that way, the yellow trail, towards the power plant. That brings you over to the mouth of the Ilulissat Icefjord where it empties into the ocean. That's a lot more rough of a trail, so I'm going to stick to the boardwalk just for simplicity. This will take me at least to the massive swath of ice that is the Ilulissat Icefjord. It basically looks like a river of ice, so I can't wait to see this in about, at my pace, 25 minutes. So I'm almost at the very end. I'm kind of running out of time now though, so I really have to be cognizant of when I need to turn around. I don't want to miss my boat cruise. I'm seeing a lot of those boat cruises enter the bay right here. I'm also a little bit wary of like polar bears or any animals out here. I'm completely alone, so I do feel a few snowflakes or raindrops starting to fall, so I really have to get moving. But beautiful, beautiful ice fjord here. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain a little bit, and I'm getting a little bit wary about the deteriorating state of this path. I'm only about 100 meters away, so I'm going to try to make it, but if the rain intensifies at all, I'm going to have to turn around because I am a considerable distance now from the visitor center and humanity, so I don't want to injure myself out here, as I don't know when I would be found, probably hours from now. All right, folks, I had a few spills. These rocks are really slippery, and I didn't anticipate that, so I did fall on my bottom a few times. No broken bones or anything. I'm not injured, but I am wet. But this is pretty much as close as I can get, given the conditions, to the Ilulissat Icefjord, but that's good enough. That is a massive river of ice. I mean, I could go up to there to see it, but I just don't want to risk it on these rocks. I've fallen a bit too many times. So this is a decent view though, and it's not going to be that much higher from up there, so very cool to see this massive river from the world's largest active ice field just calving off bit by bit by bit into the Atlantic Ocean, which is right there. Definitely come prepared. Again, I can't say it enough. I definitely didn't come prepared in terms of footwear. Even proper hiking boots would not be enough for this. It is a thick sheet of ice and all these rocks, so it's really hard to navigate them. You need ice cleats at a bare minimum, so just be aware that if you're hiking, you're gonna need the right gear. I'm gonna head back now. I got about an hour of walking probably to get back to the visitor center and then rush over to get on my boat to go check out this beautiful ice fjord. We'll see how long this takes me. Wish me luck. And as wet as I am so glad that I made the hike out here. It's so beautiful. But I guess the parking lot calls, and I still have this to contend with. It's just raining so hard, it's hard to enjoy, I guess, but just stop every now and then and just soak in the view and you're good to go. Beautiful. It's pretty incredible, just this desolate beauty of the tundra. There's a little bit of vegetation here, of course, moss and so forth. It reminds me a lot of Nunavut, but really a remarkable part of the world. It's incredible how close you can get to this active ice sheet. So cool. Alright, getting pretty close now. There's the beautiful Ilulissat Icefjordcenter there in the distance. Definitely a very cool feat of engineering. Beautiful architecture. It's nice to see them promoting tourism here in Greenland and pouring money into initiatives like that, where it really does showcase the beauty of this region. Alright, I made it back without any major injuries, which is always a good thing. Back at the Ilulissat Icefjordcenter. I guess they have a little cafe inside, so I'm probably going to go in, get myself a warm drink. I am just so thirsty. All right, I've made it here to the Ilulissat Icefjordcenter, and it smells so good. Whatever wood they use smells amazing. And this is the center. That's the outside of it at least, but really cool architecture. These natural windows, I suppose, overlooking the tundra and the town in the distance. All right, I just treated myself to a latte here at the Ilulissat Icefjordcenter. It's a beautiful space. And I definitely needed this after that cold hike. Okay, thank you. So the goal right now is to get my shoes as dry as possible, change out of these wet jeans, and get ready to go.